So, folks, we have tried. A few of the players came up here. I know Ryan Salins came up here. Brayden Palfy came up here, but there was just no luck. So we're just going to be going full radio for tonight. We've tried starting stream multiple times. We've tried ending stream multiple times. We've tried everything that we could, but it's not gonna work. So we're just kind of stuck here. I'm just gonna do full radio. You're just gonna have to imagine it. Just imagine you're in your car and listening into the game on this beautiful Saturday evening here at the Deborah Stanley Arena. Lakers are up 4-1 heading into the second period. They're on the power play to start the period. Again, shots on goal, Lakers 14 and RIT 9. Keys wins the puck back. It goes across to Jubron. It goes in the skate of Crawford, but Dorito will pick it up. He'll give it back to Jubron at center ice. Jubron goes at the near hash. Black gets it caught up in his skates. He can't control it. Here comes Maddox Haskins. Haskins dancing, can't get around Crawford, and he goes down in a big hit. Here comes Dorito. Dorito looks, he'll give it to Jubron. Then he'll drop it to Black, trying to get it to Crawford. He does, and then Black loses the puck after the pass back. 1:17 left in the Laker power play. Crawford drops it back to Jubron. Jubron skates around his own zone. He'll give it off to Keys. Keys looks. He'll fire it around the end boards. It goes up to Dorito, but he can't keep it in the zone. In comes the Tigers. And Dryden Hahn will just throw it in. His brother is at the goal line on the attack. Jubron skates with the puck once more. He'll hand it off to Carson Crawford. Dorito skates. He tries to look at Manzi. He'll give it to Jubron. 27 seconds left on the power play. And here comes a good chance here for RIT. It's Girolano, who attempted to take that shot, but I believe it hit off of McAndrew's shoulder and went up into the backboards. Renzoni reaches but can't keep the puck into the RIT zone as the power play is about to expire here. So nothing really done on that power play besides the one shot by RIT on that power play. Black maneuvers around a few Tigers. He'll shoot, and it's stopped by the blocker of Ruffner. In the corner, taking a hit right there. Taking a hit was Kiever, excuse me. Renzoni battling for the puck. Behind the net it goes. On the near boards. Trying to get the puck out. It goes to Worst. He'll bank it off the boards to Black. Black will just throw it into the zone at the red line, and he'll get a change. We have hit the 17-minute mark here in the second period. Here's a turnover by Demich as it goes behind the net. Here's a shot that hit off of Demich's stick. That was Maddox Haskins with the shot. As this puck goes up and out of play, we'll get a stoppage here with 16:42 left. Well, I'm very sorry that we couldn't get the video to work. The computer restarted a couple times and it updated before I started the stream, so that might have been an issue and now it can't support it or something, but we'll have to figure that out before the next game against University of Rhode Island on December 6th. Behind the net it goes. Here's a shot. That one, I don't think it even hit McAndrew. That was Maddox Haskins in the high slot. Here's a shot, almost gloved down by McAndrew. The shot was by Nick Zornobil off the glass by Renzoni, and it goes out to center ice. Makarenko was there, and he couldn't keep the puck in the zone. Now it's back in the Lakers' territory. Renzoni hits it off the corner. Sullivan can't keep the puck on his stick. Here's a shot and a good glove save by John McAndrew. That was Luke Perfidio with a good shot, and we'll get a stoppage here. So we're down a couple things today. We don't have Rowan here today, who usually does the camera. We don't have Ben here either. So it's just me up here in the broadcast booth. And of course, the one time that I'm up here in the broadcast booth by myself, a lot of stuff doesn't go right. So unfortunately, we're going full radio tonight. Sazelka wins the face-off. Trent King all the way down the ice. He mishandles the puck. It gets bounced around a few sticks, and it gets out of RIT zone. Into the Lakers zone it goes. It's Dryden Hahn. It hits off of the stick. The skate of Sazelka. Speaking of Sazelka, he's battling for the puck at the blue line and gets out of the zone. Now he has possession of the puck. He'll hand it off to Josh Laravia as this puck bounces up and goes out into the stands as it was batted out of the air like a baseball bat. Again, it is Military Appreciation Night here at the Deb. So the Lakers, they're wearing their specialty camo jerseys, so I don't even think you'd be able to see them on the ice. Again, Josh Laravia, one of the new additions to the Laker lineup. Crawford in his own zone. He'll bat the puck out. And then he gets thrown right back in by Grayson Pody. Drop the Jubron into the Tiger zone. Here's a shot. It goes off of I believe the side of Ruffner. Jubron with the puck again. He tries to find a man across the ice. It was Keys, who was the intended target. Jubron can't get the stick on the puck, and now here comes Charles Rataskas as he takes a shot and it gets stopped by McAndrew with 14:22 remaining in the second period. Again, sorry that we couldn't get the video up for you guys. Camera's been acting up. But other than that, just imagine you're in your car listening to this game on the radio. As this puck goes into Tigers territory, King, and it goes in! Trent King! It looks like he did it looked like it was like a Nikita Kucherov type of play in a shootout. It looked like that he didn't even mean to shoot the puck, but the puck glided off of his stick, went 5-hole on Ruffner, and now the Lakers are up by 4. Here comes Sullivan. He'll get dragged down at the near face-off dot. So it's going to be King from Renzoni, as now the Lakers are back in their attacking zone. Here's Doust. He'll hand it up to Sullivan with a shot, and that one stopped, and he gets ran over in the high slot. Here's a shot by Kiever. That one hits off of a stick, and here's a quick shot. Oh, what a save by Ruffner on Makarenko. Makarenko can't believe it. What a save there by Ruffner. He got the glove up on the wide open cage while he was doing a split. It looked amazing. As face off to Ruffner's left. Kiever keeps the puck in. Kiever looks. And it goes off of the stick of the intended target, Sullivan. Cizelka looks. Excuse me, that's Makarenko. He tried to pass it to Renzoni, but he could not keep it in the zone. The Lakers will regroup. Doused in the corner. Has Kurz on him. Renzoni will just send it right back behind the net. Makarenko out in front. Here's Kiever with a shot. That one's stopped by the pad. The rebound also stopped and denied on Sullivan by Ruffner. Cizelka, excuse me, it's not Cizelka, it's Makarenko dancing with the puck as he gets knocked off of his stick. Scaringi with a scary hit right there on, I believe that was Nick Zornobil. No icing here. McAndrew out to play it behind his own net. Kiever will drop it back to Renzoni in his own zone. Renzoni looks up, he finds King. Excuse me, it's Black. Black tries to find a man in front, it goes in! It's Andrew Worst. Andrew Worst beelining it to the side of the cage, and it goes right in. And ladies and gentlemen, they have pulled Josh Ruffner, the grad student from Lancaster, New York. They have pulled him as I believe Andrew Worst gets his first career ACHA goal. So now it's 6-1 Lakers, as now Matthew Morrison will come into net in replacement of Josh Ruffner after he gave up 6 goals in the first 30 minutes of the game. Scary hit right there as Gavin Black went down, crashing feet first into the boards. He gets right up and lays a hit. Gavin Black with the assist as Gavin Black now goes off the bench for a change, and he is limping on his feet right now. Something you don't want to see, the Anchorage, Alaskan native, the freshman. As here come the Lakers up center ice. Here's a shot, that one is stopped by Morrison, his first save of the game. With 10:55 remaining here in the second period. So it's 6-1, courtesy of Andrew Worst. His first career ACHA goal comes against the RIT Tigers. Here's Dorito. He'll skate. He'll hand it off to Manzi. Manzi trying to find a man in front. It goes through the crease, and we're going to get a stoppage of play here as the net appears to be off its moorings. So the score is 6-1. As now you got to worry this game might get a little bit chippy here with it being up 5, with the Lakers being up 5. And we're only halfway into the second period as bodies are flying around here. As Manzi hit, I believe that was Ryan Collins, and his stick came up and hit his head coach in the face. Behind the net it goes. Jubron loses control of the puck. It's Adam Lowe on him. Lowe in the corner. Dorito battling with him. In comes Manzi. 3 Lakers and 2 Tigers down low. It comes out to Dorito. Dorito gets it out of the zone, and it will just be thrown right back in by Alex Infante as he exchanges some pleasant words with John Manzi, as now he's barking at him. Keys hands it off to Cizelka with a shot, and that one stopped by Morrison. Morrison, the junior from Westminster, Maryland, coming into the game here. Renzoni gives it off to Dorito and a shot, and it goes in. I believe Alex Cizelka is going to get credit for the goal as it went off of his stick in the crease. And that makes it 7-1 Lakers. As folks, we have officially reached blowout status. It is 7-1 with 9:25 remaining here in the second period, and we still have another whole 20 minutes to play after. So it's Cizelka from Renzoni, and it makes it 7-1 Lakers. It goes up to the top, to the blue line in the Lakers zone. A shot by Zornobil goes off of a stick and up above the net. Renzoni can't connect on the pass. Kiever, as this one goes right into the glove of McAndrew after a wanky tip from an RIT player's stick. And we'll get a stop here with 8:40 left to go in the second. Only one man behind the bench for Rochester. It's the head coach. There's a shot that goes off of the very end of McAndrew's pad for a good save. Shots on goal so far, 22 for the Lakers and 18 for Rochester. Crawford battling with Dryden Hahn, as here come the Lakers in. Here's a shot by Sullivan, and that one stopped by Morrison. Here comes Shane Tobin with a shot. That one's blocked off of Crawford's leg, as it looks like part of his helmet has snapped off, one of the straps. Morrison was out to play the puck. Makarenko almost got there before him, as this one goes up and it goes to Sarver, who just got on the ice. This puck can't get out of the zone. Tobin surveys, goes behind the net, tries to wrap the puck around. It gets back to him. This one goes off of Jubron's skate up to the top of the zone. Pody with a shot. That one is hit off of Jubron's stick and goes into the far corner. This one goes over the net. That was Restaukis trying to get a shot off. As here come the Lakers back once again. Jubron skates. He has a lot of time here, as he can't quite get it around Grayson Pody. Restaukis throws it in. Goes right by McAndrew's stick, who tried to squirt it into the corner. Off of a stick, I believe that was off of Adam Lowe's stick. It goes back into the Lakers zone. Cizelka behind his own net. He looks, he'll give it off to King. He'll give it off to King. It gets picked off and thrown all the way down the ice. In the near hash, about to head into the corner. Here's a chance, and there's a good save there by McAndrew, shutting the door on Ben Infante. Battling for it is Cizelka with Infante in the corner. Now it goes back to center ice, and it'll just get thrown right back in by Adam Lowe, as he'll get a change. Jubron throws it off. And now it goes to Black. Black skates in. He looks ready to go back out on the ice. Renzoni surveys. He'll find Scaringi. He'll try to give it to Black. He gets around Cullen Heinz. Black loses the puck. It gets past Renzoni, and here comes a chance for the Tigers. In is Tommy Peterson. He'll shoot, and that one is stopped by the pad of McAndrew. Giveaway here as this shot by Luke Perfidio just goes a little bit wide of the net. In the far corner, Kiever gives it to Renzoni. He'll flip it up out of the zone into center ice. A race for the puck. Peterson goes down. Worse ended up getting there first. Perfidio can't get it out of the zone. In the Lakers zone, in the Tiger zone, Demich, throw it around. It'll go to Peterson. He'll take a hit from Scaringi. Scaringi throws it up to Crawford with a shot. And that one's gloved down by Morrison. We'll get a stoppage of play with 4:38 left to go in the second. Bodies are flying here at the Deb. Shots are nearly even at 25-23, but the Lakers have gotten more quality opportunities and lucky bounces here on Military Appreciation Night. This puck is lofted out of the zone by Christian Kurz. Crawford banks it off the boards to Keys. He'll skate through center ice. He's got a man. He was trying to find Dorito. He couldn't connect on the pass. That was Manzi. This puck goes back into Tigers territory. And it's picked off by Manzi. Manzi skates behind the RIT cage. Keys hands it off to Crawford at the blue line. Crawford looks, trying to get it to Demich. It goes to Keys. Keys dances with it at the blue line, skates, he'll fire, and that one hits off of a stick and goes up above the net. Picked by Manzi, he shoots, and that one hits off of the shoulder of Morrison. Another battle ensues at the near boards. Dorito. Falling over was Manzi. He fell over trying to receive a pass from Dorito as both of them head off the ice. Behind the net it goes. Collins trying to throw it in front. It goes to no one as now Makarenko skates up ice. Makarenko dancing with the puck. It goes into the corner. It gets knocked off his stick. And now here come the Lakers once again. It's thrown into the zone. Giving chase is Makarenko. Jubron keeps it in. Morrison makes the save on that Jubron shot. As now it gets out of the zone. No icing here. Jubron in the near corner. He'll hand it off to his D partner Sarver, who'll give it off to Makarenko. It hits off of Nolan Sullivan, and it goes to Nolan Sullivan after a fortunate bounce. Sarver with a shot, and that one kicks a little bit wide. The net looks like it's off its moorings. Referee is going to put it right back in where it should be. Sarver fans on the dump in, but then he gets it on the second time. Behind the RIT net, Jubron can't keep it in the zone. Jubron dancing. He skates around Infante. He'll stop at the far hash. He finds Trent King, who tries to find Laravia, and that shot got blocked. And as here comes Adam Lowe, he's got a man with him. It's Perfidio, and he can't connect on the pass as it was stopped cold by, I believe that was Ben Kiever. Cizelka. And this puck goes all the way down the ice, no icing here. And we're going to get a high stick. I believe they're calling it on Cizelka, but I could be wrong. So the puck will be dropped to McAndrew's left here with 1:30 left to go in the period. Sorry, I haven't updated these yet. and too busy talking over the game. That is not the right score. There we go. Kiever fires this off the boards, and it'll go off of Parker Hahn, who was on the bench. And we'll get a stop here. We'll face off at center ice with 1:19 remaining. Face off one here by Perfidio, as now it goes into the Lakers zone. Trying to make a cross-ice pass was Kiever. Perfidio with a shot, and that one's gloved down by John McAndrew. Beautiful glove save. As we get a face-off to his left. Crawford throws this puck up back into the Tigers zone. No icing here as it was tipped by Crawford's stick as we've hit the 1 minute mark here in the second period. Again, if you're just joining us, the video is not working, so we're just going full radio here at the Deb. As here comes the Lakers here on a 2-on-2. It's Scaringi, and he's got Crawford with him. This one is banged off the glass. Gavin Black will go to retrieve it. No icing here. Black stops. He looks. He'll fire it cross ice to Worst. He's got his first career ACHA goal tonight. That was what pulled Josh Ruffner from the game. 5 seconds left to go here, as that is the end of the second period. The Lakers are up by 6 here, as it is 7-1. As we head into the second intermission. Shots on goal, Lakers 28, RIT 24. It is 7-1 heading into the second intermission. We'll come back for the second intermission report. Again, sorry about no video. We'll get it working by the next game, which is against the University of Rhode Island on December 6th and December 7th, 8 p.m. and 1:30 respectively. Other than that, we'll come back. Welcome back, folks. Again, sorry that we cannot have the video recording up, but it is what it is. We're going to try to fix it before the next game against the University of Rhode Island on December 6th, back here at the Deb. A whole lot of stuff has happened here in the first two periods of play. The Lakers are currently up 7-1 with the last 20 minutes remaining, as the Zamboni is still cutting the ice. The first Lakers goal in the first period was Lucas Renzoni from Jeremy Keys and Trent King. The second goal was Nolan Sullivan from Bailey Doust and Saba Makarenko. Then they scored once again. It was Griffin Sarver from Jeremy Keys and Adam Jubron. For the fourth in a row, it was Alex Cizelka from Lucas Renzoni and Nolan Sullivan. And finally, RIT capped off the end of the first period with their goal themselves. It was Dryden Hahn from Cullen Heinz and Shane Tobin. And that was the end of the first period. It was 4-1. The Lakers then scored three more in the second. Trent King from Lucas Renzoni. Then it was Andrew Wurst, who got his first career ACHA goal from Gavin Black. And then it was once again Alex Cizelka from Lucas Renzoni to make it 7-1. So the Lakers, again, lead this 7-1. The shots are 28-24 here at the Deb on Military Appreciation Night. They're wearing their camo jerseys. Again, unfortunately, we can't have the video recording, sadly, but hopefully the next game we can. And we're going to come back to you here at the start of the period, so don't go to bed yet, as we still got 20 more minutes of hockey to play. Welcome back once again to the Deborah Stanley Arena here in Oswego, New York, where we're about to head into the third period. 2 minutes left in the intermission as both teams are lined up and ready to go, waiting on the officials. But this has been officially a blowout. Lakers lead this one 7-1 against RIT. Shots are 28-24. As here come the officials out onto the ice. Lakers looking to add even more fire to the already blowout of a win. As five different Lakers. Is that right? Six different Lakers, excuse me. 6 different Lakers have scored tonight. Alex Sazelka has 2. Renzoni has 2 assists. Keys has 2 assists. Sullivan has a goal and an assist. So it's kind of been all over the place. It's not one specific person doing the job. Really, every line is getting everything done. As we are about to start the third period of action here at the Deb. Looks like the Tigers are ready. Lakers about to be ready. As here we go, and the puck is dropped. We're underway here in the third period. Renzoni gets the puck in the zone. As this one's thrown all the way down the ice, and we will get an icing call here to start the period. That top line out for the Lakers. No Braden Palfy in the lineup, no Ryan Salins, no Carter McWilliams. A lot of key players injured here, and there's got to be some people who step up in the lineup. Renzoni keeps the puck in. This goes behind the net. Pody gives it back to his D partner, and it'll go off the glass. Renzoni keeps the puck in the zone though. Keys throws it down to Petty. Petty is now in the lineup, I've noticed. I don't know if he has been in the lineup, but I see him now. So he's kind of playing as a forward and a defenseman tonight. Here's Keys. As Dorito couldn't keep the puck on his stick. It's fired off the glass. Dorito catches it out of the air, and it goes out of the zone. Shane Girolamo carries. Girolamo behind the Lakers net. Keever on him. Puck squirts free. Dorito takes a hit from Girolamo. The puck is at center ice near the Oswego bench. 18:20 left here in the third period. Jubron picks this puck right away from Parker Hahn, as now it's Shane Tobin who took it. Here's a quick shot, stopped by McAndrew, and the rebound is sent around the crease, and it's still in the crease, and it finally kicks out to the blue line, but not out. Tobin behind the Lakers net. It gets picked off. Trent King chips the puck in. No icing here. As Colin Heinz behind his own net, he'll drop it back to Tommy Peterson. And then he'll give it off to Owen Copeland as this puck gets quickly picked off. As here comes Trent King. King finds Cizelka, and he's got the hat trick. Throw your hats on the ice. It's Alex Cizelka. Cizelka has his third goal of the game on the first Lakers shot of the period. Throw your hats on the ice, ladies and gentlemen, as he'll get the game puck for having his first career hat trick in the ACHA, as now that makes it 8-1 Lakers. Now the Lakers are winning by a touchdown. Trent King gets the lone assist on that goal. So Cizelka, he's got 3 tonight as this puck squirts out into center ice. In goes Charles Rostaukis, and he gets immediately stopped. And here come the Lakers the other way. It's Nolan Sullivan. He puts on the brakes. He gives it to Dowson a shot now, and is stopped by Morrison. And he'll cover up for a whistle. 16:41 left in the third. So a lot of memories here made at the Deb tonight. Alex Cizelka with his first career hat trick in the ACHA, and also the first goal of his career in the ACHA. Andrew Worst gets his first goal. Down goes Nolan Sullivan, taking down Ben Infante with him. Up the blue line is Demich with a shot, and this one's stopped by Morrison, and we'll get a stop here. Makarenko has a few words with one of the Rochester players. I believe that's Nick Zornobil, as looks like he's going to be escorted to the penalty box, as well as Adam Lowe. So they're giving Cizelka for a rough, and I believe they're also going to give Adam Lowe for a rough. So 16:19 left in the third period, and we will be 4-on-4. So it's Makarenko for roughing and Lowe for roughing with 16:19 left in the third period. Referees do not want this game getting out of hand this late in the game, especially when Rochester is down 8-1. Behind the net it goes. Girolamo will drop it back behind to his D, Ilya Zdanov. He skates, he loses the puck. Skarinji took it away, but then it goes right to the stick of Girolamo. And offsides is the call here, as some of the Lakers are barking at Girolamo for shooting the puck after the whistle. 1:30 left on both Makarenko and Adam Lowe roughing penalties. Shots are 30-27 Lakers. So the Lakers are near the same shot total of Rochester, but it just feels like the Lakers are getting a lot more quality opportunities. McAndrew has stopped 26 of 27. Here comes Skarinji into Rochester territory. Skarinji in the corner. He'll give it up to Jubron. Jubron stops, looks to get a shot off, but Dryden Hahn was on him. He'll give it off to Sarver, trying to give it back to Jubron. It goes off of his stick. He corrals it back, though, away from Grayson Pody, and there's a shot, and that one is sent a little bit high as it goes out of the zone. Skating with it is Black. He falls over. He'll hand it off to Jubron across the ice. He'll drop it to Scaringi in a shot, and that one hits off the back of the wall. Up comes RIT. Here's Maddox Haskins. It goes between the legs of Sarver and hits off of his skate. Here come the Lakers once again. Jubron dancing. He skates as this one gets easily covered up by Morrison. We'll get a stop here with 14:35 left in the period, as well as 16 seconds left on the Sava Makarenko and Adam Lowe minors. Off the face-off, it goes behind the Rochester net. And this one will get thrown up and out of the zone by Cullen Heinz. No icing. Both teams back to full strength. Makarenko skates off the ice, so does Adam Lowe. Manzi in the corner, fighting for the puck against Cullen Heinz. Crawford keeps the puck in the zone, but Sullivan can't keep it in, though. This one's thrown in by Demich. And it goes all the way around the boards. Crawford gives it to Demich. At center ice it goes. A knob of a stick just went flying off of someone's stick. Into Laker territory. Keys drops it back to Sullivan. Comes up center. He fires a slap shot, and that one hits off of the blocker of Morrison. Another shot by Keys at the blue line is stopped by Morrison. Keys drops it back to Crawford. Crawford looks to find Demich. He shoots. It hits off of the skate of Alex Infante. He can't corral the puck as two Tigers collide with each other at center ice. In comes Wanner, number 7, Wanner. In the corner, battling for the puck. It's in the high slot. There's no one there as it gets thrown behind the Laker cage. Dorito will corral the puck and skate around the near face-off dot as he skates up ice. Dorito does a between the legs move to get it around a Rochester defender. Nearly turned over there by Kiever. He couldn't hold on to the puck as it squirts into the corner. Renzoni gives it to Kiever cross ice. Kiever throws it on goal, and it goes up and over the net. This puck is taken out of the zone by Owen Copeland as Kiever tried to fire it cross ice, but it was picked off by Ryan Collins. He just threw it right back into the Lakers zone. At center ice, it bounces off of a few skates. Dorito corrals it. He finds the man, and he shoots, and that one is blocked by the blocker. That was Josh Laveria. Excuse me, Laravia. I'm very sorry about that. The V and the R in my mind are switched. It's Laveria. Girolamo trying to find Copeland. He can't, as this puck goes all the way down the ice. No icing here. Morrison wanted an icing. Here's Laveria. He'll drop it back to Jubron. It gets knocked off of his stick, and Grayson Pody takes it behind his own net. 11:20 left to go here in the third period. Trying to find a man cross ice was Perfidio. Losing the puck in his skates there was Sarver. He finds it though. Laveria trying to get it off the boards. It hits the referee's skate and goes back into Oswego territory. Jubron trying to get it to his man Sarver. He squirts it to center ice. Cizelka throws it across. Here's a shot. That one was by Shane Tobin, and it looked like it went in, but referee signaled no, so we'll play on. Beautiful kick save right there by John McAndrew. This puck is dumped from the near hash in the Lakers zone. It goes into the crease. And we'll get a stop here with 10:19 left in regulation. Shots are 35-30 in favor of the Lakers. It is 8-1. Sazelka with his hat trick. As this puck went out to center ice off of the face-off, and RIT had to back up. Makarenko couldn't keep that puck on his stick as it goes into the corner. It's taken by Makarenko. He looks cross ice, trying to find Doust. It goes off the boards and to him. Doust skates with speed, tries to drop it back. It goes off of the stick of Sullivan, and now it's back out to center. Sullivan couldn't corral the pass. It's now into the Lakers zone. Copeland trying to find Collins going behind the net. Doust. This puck is lodged up in the air. Wanner trying to bat it down, but he can't. Sullivan takes the puck. He'll skate through center ice. He'll dump it into the zone and go for a change. 9 minutes and 10 seconds left here in regulation time. Zornobil fires cross ice, but the pass is intercepted by Skarinji. Skarinji dances. He can't get it around Zornobil. Here's a wicked shot by Renzoni, and that one is stopped with the shoulder of Morrison. Skarinji looks. They'll fire it. It goes off of a few skates into the near boards. Skarinji at center ice. He skates it around 3 Tigers. Trying to find Worst going to the net, but he just couldn't get it to him as there was a Rochester stick in the way. I don't know. I don't recall who it was. Worst finds Skarinji cross ice. He'll skate into the zone. Renzoni gives it off to Worst. He's knocked off the puck by Luke Perfidio. Perfidio nearly taken down by Worst. Black in on the attack. It gets banked off the boards to Alex Infante. Infante tries to get it in deep. Hip check right there. Oh my! Well, the old-fashioned hip check by Ben Kiever on Alex Infante. We haven't seen one of those in a while. Kurz in the corner as Infante throws it around the net. This one hits off of the skate of Sarver. And it goes back out into center ice, back into Laker territory. 7:15 to go here in the third period. This one hits off of a skate. And what a save there by Morrison to stop Jeremy Keys. Keys was crashing the net, and Morrison got a good glove on it to keep this game 8-1. Again, sorry that there's no video. We're going to work on fixing that for the next game. In the Lakers zone, it gets fired around. It hits off the shoulder of McAndrew, and it goes into the high slot. Here's Jeremy Keys on a breakaway. He scores! Jeremy Keys puts another one in. And it's now 9-1 Lakers. They didn't even play the goal horn or the goal song. It's just too much at this point. So Jeremy Keys on a great breakaway beats Morrison on the left side. As now the puck enters Oswego territory, and they look to get it out of the zone. Trent King drops the puck off for Petty. Petty with a shot. It hits off of the shin pad of Tommy Peterson and goes cross ice. Crawford with a shot. It trickles past a few players, and it made a few funky bounces. Crawford banks it off of a Rochester stick. Petty with it. Petty in. Petty with a shot. That one's stopped by Morrison. Behind the net it goes. There's 2 Lakers and we're going to get a penalty coming up here to RIT. It's going to be cross-checking as now Gavin Black, as now Trent King exchanging words with Adam Lowe, as now he has to be restrained by the officials after cross-checking him multiple times after the whistle. And now it looks like Josh LaRavia, Josh LaRavia is going to get a penalty as well for trying to stick up to the youngster Trent King. So we'll play 5-on-5 as it looks like Adam Lowe is going to be receiving a misconduct for his actions, as Alex Wanner will go in to the penalty box to serve the minor. So it's going to be Josh LaRavia getting a penalty. I don't know what it is for. Looks like it's a misconduct penalty, because there's no penalty posted. As the Lakers will be on the power play here. So it's Adam Lowe. So Adam Lowe as well as Josh LaRavia will be receiving misconducts. So looks like Adam Lowe received a minor penalty for cross-checking and roughing. So the roughing penalties will offset as this puck goes out of play. So the roughing minors are coincidental minors, so they will offset, but the cross-checking penalty is going to him anyway. So the cross-checking minor will be served by Alex Wanner. And now the Lakers will be on the power play for 1:24. 5:20 left here in the third period. Crawford in the corner. He's battling for the puck down low with Heinz. Dorito kicks it free. It goes behind the net, and it gets cleared out and goes to center ice. A minute left to go on the power play for the Lakers. Jubron skates in, looks for Dorito. He takes back. He'll drop it back. Crawford keeps it in, barely. Crawford looks, trying to find King, who was in the corner. Jubron gives it to Dorito. Dorito looks. He finds Crawford with a shot, and that one is stopped by Morrison. It goes into the corner near the State Farm advertisement on the far boards. Jubron skates. He finds Dorito, trying to find King. He can't find him. This puck goes all the way around the ice, and it goes to Dorito. Dorito looks, trying to find King once again. They really want to give King the puck on this power play, because this puck is turned over and sent down the opposite end by Luke Perfidio, as penalty is about to expire here to the minor penalty. The cross-checking minor served by Alex Wanner has been cleared off the board, so I believe the next penalty, the next stoppage of play, both Lowe and LaRavia will be sent out of the box. Kiever goes down in a heap as he got shoved to the ice, looked like by Ben Infante. Behind the net it goes. Zorno Bill throws it around, and it goes back out to center ice. 3:30 left in the period. Black gets a tip on it. It goes down the ice. Scaringi there on Zorno Bill. Scaringi finds Black. Black can't find the puck. This puck is kept in by Renzoni. Black trying to steal. Keever gives it to Scaringi. He'll give it center ice to Worst. Worst skates in, trying to find Black. He could not. It goes into the corner. Worst trying to get it back to Black. He gets knocked down. Penalty coming up here to Rochester. We're going to get a hitting from behind penalty, so the Lakers will go back on the power play. With 2:47 remaining, it's going to be Shane Tobin who's guilty of the penalty. It will be hitting from behind. Lakers go back on the power play here. Shots are 39-31. Lakers up 9-1. That's a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Trying to get it one more. This puck is thrown down to Black behind the net. Black surveys. He finds Hazelka. It hops over his stick and goes all the way down the ice. So it's hitting from behind against Shane Tobin. Renzoni skates into the zone off the pass from Hazelka. He goes behind the net. He stops in his tracks. He finds Black. He'll shoot, and that one's gloved down by Morrison. We'll get a stop here with 2:03 remaining. So Adam Lowe has not come out of the penalty box yet, and I'm assuming that he received a misconduct penalty, but I could just be totally wrong. He's just sitting in there because he received a minor penalty and then the extra minor, so he would get out 4 minutes after the whistle. So I'm assuming that's what it is as an official. This puck goes all the way down the ice into Lakers territory. Renzoni there to pick it up. It goes back around the other side of the net. Sullivan trying to give it off to Demich as we'll get an icing call here with 1:42 left in regulation. Shots are 40-31. Behind the net it goes. Renzoni gives it off to his D partner. That's Demich skating up the ice. Demich drops it back to Black. Puck is fired around behind the net. Sullivan trying to steal the puck away as it gets knocked off of his stick. It goes back into the Rochester corner. 23 seconds left on the power play. Sullivan as now we're going to get a penalty coming up here against Nolan Sullivan. It's going to be a rough. Ilya Zhdanov's glove came off of his hand, and then Sullivan kind of threw him to the ground. So we'll play 4-on-4 for 13 seconds, and that will be the end of the game. So it's going to be Sullivan for roughing with 58.1 remaining. Again, Sullivan for roughing. Kind of a wanky play. Both of those guys were going at it that whole shift, it seemed like. As here comes Demich. He shoots, and that one's stopped with the blocker of Morrison as this one goes back out to center. The penalty expires to Dryden Hahn. Excuse me, Dryden Hahn goes out onto the ice after that penalty expired to Shane Tobin. 30 seconds left to go here in third. This puck is shot all the way down the ice. 20 seconds to go. Makarenko gives chase to Ilya Zhdanov. He loses the puck. This one is going to be fired all the way down. with 3, 2 seconds, and 1, and that is it here from the Deb. Your Lakers take this one home 9-1 as we say hey-ho to Thanksgiving break. So the Lakers have won the past 3 straight. The past 4 straight dating back to last season. 6-1, 8-1, 11-0, and now 9-1. So we can definitely see who the bigger bro is here at the Deb. As both teams line up for the handshake line. A lot of back and forth with the physicality with both these teams. As the Lakers put up a 9 spot here against the Rochester Tigers. And with that being said, we're saying sayonara here from the Deb as the handshake line commences here. Again, sorry we couldn't get the video to work. There were some issues with the camera and OBS not working properly, so we're going to hope to get that fixed before the next game, which is against the University of Rhode Island here as Demich takes a tumble at the end of the game. Stick taps. So again, their next game is going to be against the University of Rhode Island on December 6th at 8 p.m., followed by December 7th at 1:30. And then after that, there's no more games until January, where they come back for a very long homestand. And then February, they'll go on the road for pretty much the rest of the season. They'll come back here late in February and play 1 game here against Stony Brook in a 2-game series. As we get the 3 stars of the game here tonight. Lucas Renzoni, 3rd star of the game with 3 assists on the night. Trent King is your 2nd star of the game, and I believe Alex Zazelka will be the 1st star. So it is going to be Alex Zazelka. He had the hat trick tonight. And he gives the game puck to the family, John Melly. John Maley, who was honored here tonight at before puck drop. Air Force Colonel Staff Sergeant. So that is who we were representing here tonight for Military Appreciation Night. So, again, join us back here at the Deb in 2 weeks from today, where they take on the University of Rhode Island in back-to-back games. So, that's it, signing off from the Deb. And time to go get some sleep. Am I right?